Welcome to Schoology. This short video is going to show you some of the basics of how to use Schoology as a student here at Carthage. So to log in, go to the Carthage homepage and go up to Tools on the right-hand side. Click on Tools, and while you could log into Schoology here, you could also log in via one login. I'm going to click on the one login. Type in your username, and put in your current password. And that's going to take you to all the apps that you have available here at Carthage. Go ahead and click on the Schoology app. In this short lesson, you'll understand how to navigate the basics of Schoology, how to send a message to your professor, how to turn in a couple of different assignment types, how to change your profile picture, how to set up notifications to your phone, how to add the Schoology calendar to your Carthage Gmail calendar, how to find a past course from a different semester, and finally, how to use resources, which is a little bit like Google Drive. So let's get right to the navigation piece. When you log into a course, the course setup is going to look a little different depending on the class and depending on the professor. So they might have a welcome message, they might have a folder that says welcome to class, which might include things like the class syllabus, another page of what are we doing this week. They might have it organized by week 1 or week 2, or they might have it organized by topic depending on what their preference is. On the left-hand side, you'll have access to course material, updates, which are a little bit like notifications from your professor, grades, and other members in the class. On the right-hand side over here, you're always going to see assignments that are upcoming. You know, what's going to be due this week, what's going to be due next month, things of that nature. So if I wanted to send a message to my professor or anybody else in the class, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to click on Members on the left-hand side. And here's my instructor right here, as well as other people in the class. I can just click on the little icon right there, click on Send Message, type the subject matter, type the message. I could do an attachment if I wanted to and click Send. When you send a message through Schoology, it's going to send it both to their Schoology account, their Schoology email account, and to their Carthage account. Likewise, if they reply to that message, it's going to be sent both to your Schoology account and your Carthage email account. So how do we turn in different assignment types? So I'm just going to go to week 1 down here at the bottom, and I have 4 different assignment types. The first one's a quiz. The first one is just a simple paper, something that you could turn in. The third one is a Google Drive assignment. And the last one is just a discussion board. So I'm going to go through these very quickly because they're all fairly straightforward. So if I click on quiz 1, I can just start a new attempt right here. And the question is, the Carthage mission statement is seeking truth, building strength, inspiring service together. I'm going to say that's true. And I'm going to submit. And there we go. So that quiz is submitted. I know I got a perfect grade on it, 100 over 100. So the second kind of submission is what I would call like a normal paper, something that you would attach to it to an assignment. So I'm going to click on paper 1 right here. Click on submit assignment. Click on upload and file. Browse out to wherever you have that file located. I'm going to click on open and submit. You can also resubmit that assignment up to the due date. So if I submitted something and it happened to be the wrong assignment, or if I just wanted to make a few extra changes and resubmit it, I would be able to do that. The third kind is a Google Drive assignment. And so I'm going to click on Carthage mission statement reflection paper here. I'm going to click on my document. And so this automatically launches Google Drive. Now, if this is the first time doing this, it'll probably say something like connect to Google Drive, and you'll be able to see where you can connect your Carthage account to do that. And so you'd go ahead, type your response here, and submit assignment. So the last kind of assignment is the discussion board. And so if I click on what do you think of the new Carthage Firewood logo, I could just type in a comment right here. It could be a sentence, it could be a paragraph. I'm just going to say, I think it is great. And I'm just going to go ahead and post it. Now that we've covered assignments, let's take a look at how you would add your profile pic, how to set up notifications to your phone, and how to add your Schoology calendar to your Gmail calendar, because these three are sort of all done in the same place. If I go to the upper right, click on the little arrow next to my name. If I click on your profile, I can go ahead and edit the picture right here and attach the file, and of course, an attach appropriate picture. If I wanted to change some of the notifications that I get to my phone, I'm going to go ahead and click on Settings, click on Notifications, and before you can choose which notifications you want set to your phone, go ahead and download the Schoology app right to your phone and go ahead and log in. And then you're going to be able to decide which notifications do you want set there. It's a really easy way to make sure that you stay on top of assignments and on top of readings and certain postings from your professor. You can also turn in assignments via the Schoology app as well on your phone, so it's something that you might want to consider. So once you do that, if you were to make some of those changes, just scroll down to the bottom and hit Save. Now we're going to take a look at how to add your Schoology calendar to your Carthage Gmail calendar. Do this by going to Account Settings here. About halfway down, you're going to see Share Your Schoology Calendar. So go ahead and just copy that iCal link. Go to your Carthage Gmail calendar. And on the left-hand side, where it says Add Other Calendars here, click on the little plus arrow, choose From URL, paste that iCal link. You don't really want to make that calendar publicly accessible. It's just going to be added to your calendar. And then you'll see where Schoology pops up here. If I go back to the calendar, you're going to see those 4 assignments, that I have in Schoology right here. The Carthage mission statements, what do you think of the new Carthage logo, paper 1 and quiz 1 right there. So that's something that you'll probably want to do just to make sure that you're not missing anything. So the last thing we want to look at is something called resources. And resources is a little bit like Google Drive for Schoology. And you get to resources by going to the top of the page here. And so everybody kind of starts with a blank, kind of like home collection, and you can add items in there. But one of the things that I suggest is actually creating a collection by semester. So I'll just call this Fall 2021. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a file in here. I'm going to go ahead and attach a file. And I'm going to attach that same reflection paper that I turned in for that assignment. And so this just gives me another way to save information, to use it a little bit differently. And so one of the things that I could do is if I went back to that assignment where I originally turned that reflection paper in, here's paper 1 right here. And so originally I submitted it just as an attachment, but if I go ahead and resubmit this, instead of doing an upload, I could actually attach it from resources right here. And so it says revision 1 submitted, revision 2 submitted. And that way, it's just basically another way for me to store and use information. Thanks for watching this short video, and have a great day.